Let me see if I can balance you over my music and my own audio levels for that sake. I think we're good.
Yeah, bigger.
At least in theory, right?
Hmm.
But we'll see what the future brings.
Indeed.
I think after this, I got some IRL chores to do. Bloodway and I took our Christmas tree out, and it was dry as hell.
Oh.
So, like, our entire basement's covered in pine needles, and I promised her I'd vacuum it up. So, after this, I'm going to go quickly do that, and then I'm going to prepare for the next POG mission, because I got to get all the stats down and documents edited, and then, you know, sent that to Max so he can make his upgrades. Then maybe something in the evening, we'll see.
Daisy? Is that still on the back burner?
We could. Just depends, because I gotta see. I got behind on video editing again, so I gotta also focus on that. But at the same time, there's like 3 or 4 projects, and I'm just gonna probably pick one, tackle it, and go from there. You know?
Yeah. I don't know how you do. I literally don't know how you do it. I've been working on The Fugitive for what is amounted to about 2 or 3 weeks now. It's one island. It's fucking Stratus, and I'm tired. I don't know how you do it.
The trick is when you're developing a mission, not in just Arma 3, but like in anything, work on it for a bit, take a break, come back at it at a fresh lens, and if you have any other ideas that come to you, depending on the type of person you are, you can either immediately jump on those and get them down and then work your way back, or you can just write them down and come back to them after if you want to, like, pace yourself. But
yeah, I had Marlon look at it yesterday. He said it was all good. A few things need to be changed, but
yeah, it's good.
Soon to go into testing, which will be interesting. But
get the prediction up. How you doing, Charlotte? And we'll go from there. Thinking I'll at least cover 2 rounds today. Just depends. Because, I mean, with FNF, for me, you know, the first round being infantry, I love that. Second round, usually they add a bunch of vehicles, and I'm like, all right, that usually drags on. And then the third round, it's, you know, did the second round go quick? Or, like, did it drag on? And, you know, is round 3 also going to be a bunch of that insanity?
Yeah, so I do think they need to start kind of making decisions on their vehicles.
Yeah.
Because I think more often than not, they end up dragging the game along.
I can't remember if I was with you last week when we talked about that, where they, you know, my idea is to do stuff and make everything custom. I think we talked about that in round 1 the other day, too, so.
Yeah, because it was so unbelievable. Well, no, it might have been round 2.
No, it was round 1. It was that infantry one.
It was quite slow, so we had time to just...
we had plenty of time to just duke it out. But anyway, let's see. Op 4 appear to be attacking 2 blue 4 sectors for round 1 here. Prediction is live. Let's go ahead and actually go through all the mission details here. So blue 4, 2 sectors to defend. Op 4 going to be attacking those sectors. Briefing, 1,000 meters, basically a kilometer for render distance. 75 build points for the defenders here. Fortify color is going to be green, which makes sense. It's all, you know, a green map. And then we've got our standard 65-minute round. Log here, parameters, no performance tweaks. Loadouts are going to be Chechen forces for Op 4. So we've got AK-74s, SVDs, aka Dream's favorite gun. RPKs for the light machine gunners, RPG-7s for the light anti-tank, and then PKPs for the Delta medium machine gunners. They got a bit of transport in the form of quad bikes and some gases. Blue 4, meanwhile, are going to be your Polish special forces, so ACRs with 203 systems for the Grenadier, SVDs as well, and we've got mini-me's for the light machine gunners and AT-4s for their light anti-tank. So that means Delta is going to be available for Op 4, but not for Blue 4, and we see that in the roster here. Damn, roster's on a full page. All right, so this is just going to be squad-based tactics at this point. A lot of time for transport. And this is what, Sirsari? Yeah, this classic map, just a giant lawn island here. All right, Alpha has Yanni, Cullis, and Malin all together. Alpha 1 has Wayne, Vampire, Oddball, Wise, and Dobbs. Bravo has NASA, Kremet, and Demovar. And we also have Bravo 1 having Waldo, Depso, and Sixme. Up 4 with Swola, Tackleberry, and Duitson. For Alpha 1, we got Ash, Stotty, Banks, and Grav. Alpha 2, we got 50 Cal Fan with a Peasant and McBain. Bates, Marstick, and Gates for Charlie, and then Delta has Tom and Omri all together. I'm going to be honest, with these lower player counts, I think it would be really advantageous. I've been talking about this for a while, but to have an option given to both officers where if one side is ready, they can just state that, and then an announcement comes up, and if that other side comes up, then you know, they can also do it, and then it just immediately starts the round instead of waiting the full 15 minutes. Probably shave a good, like, 5 to maybe even up to 8 minutes of the start time, especially with an AO like this. If the attackers just mount up ready to go, and, you know, defenders have a small AO, that should be easy.
Shorten the maps. Like, I get it. You wanna use the map and stretch it out as much as possible, but I feel like you can still stretch out an AO but keep them close together. Also, quick aside, I'm gonna send you a picture of a burger I just got from this place, and I think you'll appreciate how good it looks. It is a messy ass burger, but it is good.
All right.
And also, if anyone hears a random woman in the background, there is a woman.
I just heard it in the background there. Yeah. Okay.
Just heard you clear your throat.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad burger. A little messy, but
it is a bit messy, but I think
can be good.
It works.
Hey, Flash, how you doing? All right, but beyond that, I mean, this is just going to be a standard squad on squad. Op 4 probably going to take about 3 to 5 minutes to actually get into the AL. And then, I mean, I've seen these two villages here get hit all the time. So they've got a nice little starting area here at the southern sector. It's right on the edge of a forest, though. This is going to be very, very tough to defend. The really defensible sector is going to be the one in the village itself. You've got these nice open areas to box down, and then you got that opening area to the side. But, I mean, squad versus squad, that's going to be really, really tough to hold with all of factors considered with this smaller player count. I always like to see how a player base can evolve with stuff like this. So we could see Blue 4 just try to set up some ambushes in the town itself to hold the northern sector. I don't think we're going to see them go crazy with any offensive stuff, but, you know, I've been wrong before.
Yeah, look, I know you can never really see how many players we're going to get, but I think the trend has been on the lower side recently. I just think it's just slightly ridiculous.
How you doing, Flash?
Because, I mean, what's going to happen here is they're going to get as close as possible and dismount. So why not just shorten the time between that? I mean,
are you talking about like the size of the AO here?
Yeah, size of the AO versus time of actual attack.
I would agree with you, but they actually gave Op 4 transport vehicles, which is going to shorten that. I agree with AOs this size if you give the attacking faction transport. Like, I think it was 2 weeks ago where we saw an AO, maybe a little smaller than this, but it was still like 1.5 kilometer, 2 kilometer walk for the attackers, and they had no vehicles. So it was really predictable where they were going to have to attack from because of that 50-minute timer. That I didn't agree with because they didn't have the transport to do it. Here, though, when you're given vehicles and you can literally just spend 5 minutes driving into an area and then attacking from that area, you're not forced because of the timer. I'm actually okay with this one, to be perfectly honest.
I'm just interested to know what the... I get you obviously have the team to the north, or you can spawn to the north. I don't know if you read the rules on that, if there is rules. There doesn't seem to be any rules, so anyone
I think there's a teleporter based off of the blue marker, and there appears to be some quad bikes here, so this would be like if they wanted a few guys to go off on the side. Plus, I hear some engines on one of the quad bike that's driven forward, so they did test them. But it's just going to be up to them if they want to actually utilize that. But they might just keep everyone together.
Oh, Gazes are on... Oh, they're not Gazes, sorry, they're Urals.
Well, no, it's the Gaz truck.
Gas truck, yeah. I would have thought actual Gazes here might have been a bit more... Because these trucks are pretty... I mean, I guess...
well, they can hold more people than the Gaz MRAP, though. So, I get the MRAP is a bit more speedy and maneuverable, which is weird to say because it's an MRAP compared to the truck. But I think on these dirt roads, I mean, it's literally, if you just scroll out on the map, you can see the straight shot that they'll take to actually get into the AO. So, it's not that bad.
Looking at this, it seems like the majority of them are actually going to opt to go to the north.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Quad bikes for this?
You have them setting up on the... are you talking about the attackers or defenders? Oh, shit.
Attackers, look, they've all gone...
So each one of those quad bikes can carry 2 people, so that means 10 people total. The rest of them are going to have to take the vehicles to the south, otherwise they have a very long run. Or what they could do is they could drive the quad bikes up, dismount the 5, drive some back. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. And then they could just pick people up.
Yeah.
And maneuver that way. And I'm going to be honest, that's a rare tactic I see in any PvP, but that's such a good one to use because you're able to mask your signature.
People get really scared at that moment because if you're doing this ferry job and that team in front gets ambushed and there's not enough people, then you lose just a big part. So I think people are just naturally scared to do that.
I think in this AO specifically, though, Op4 doesn't really have to worry about getting intercepted mid-route because, one, the people they're fighting have a very similar player size, which is going to be, you know, small compared to normal FNF standards. And 2, they don't have any vehicles that can immediately countercharge you. This was a bigger AO where we had like a 117 on the Defender faction that could immediately like go out and hit convoys, even though we rarely see that. The times we do, I'd say 1 in 3 they actually hit, and they hit big. So I don't see any reason for, I'm assuming it's Swola under Alpha Lead commanding this one and Yanni under Alpha Lead commanding from Blue 4, but I'm assuming Swola doesn't have anything to worry about.
Just notice how smooth. Wow, this is the lowest I've ever seen it, man.
Oh, same here.
Yeah.
But there might be something in the future. We'll see.
Yeah, it might be something in the future. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the smaller things can be fun. Like, I mean, everyone thinks big PvP event, like 200 players. That sounds epic, but
unironically, I like the contrast because OFCRA has always been like 100 to 180. This now being, you know, squad to squad tactics, it really just adds variety compared to the bigger events. So there is something to be gained from stuff like this. Don't get me wrong, but I think they just need to adapt with that. But we'll just see how it goes. Like I wouldn't with the vehicle stuff, I wouldn't mind seeing like a single IFE on either side, you know? But then like every squad has an RPG with those 2 rounds, so they do have that AT capability. You just have to be really peculiar about, you know, what assets you actually bring into the field. And that, you remember like way back when with FNF where you had the variety of, you could take like an X-ray team, you could take the MAT team, you could take all that stuff depending on the op. I wouldn't mind seeing that again and just seeing commanders having more of a choice on what assets they can bring.
I remember they dropped that because of the same people constantly using it.
They not only dropped it for that reason, but I'm gonna be honest, X-Ray, because that was the sniper team back in the day, that was the most mismanaged piece of bullshit I've ever seen from a company commander standpoint.
First off, I have the highest kill count with that role. And second off, yeah, they kind of forgot about us half the time, so we were just free to kind of walk off and do our own thing. Because we'd like, you'd ask, you'd be like, hey, what do you want X-Ray to do? And they'd be like, oh, just go to the zone. And then that alone is like, let's just rush it, I guess.
Nah, X-Ray, what they should have been used for back in the day was just to support the main assault on the back line and just snipe people. They would have been so much more effective if they were just kept on like the rear of the main attack, set up a sniper position, and then just domed people, especially the attacker side. Because then they could take out any defenders that were just trying to camp certain areas here, especially on turrets. But we almost never saw X-Ray used that way, and on the very rare times we did, they were super effective. It's just, it never picked up, and I have no idea why, and it just, I'm gonna be honest, it frustrates me.
Well, the issue with X-Ray is when people looked at X-Ray, they didn't look at the squad, they looked at the sniper.
Yeah.
Albeit, I'm not going to say or defend myself with that one. Yeah, I was with the fucking sniper because I like the sniper. But
amazing.
People thought that the sniper was the main part of the X-ray. It wasn't. It was meant to be a recon squad, or literally just or the squad of what you said. It people treated it more as like a gimmick more than valuable asset. I hope Bane makes it back in time. Otherwise, this teleport will cancel, and he's going to struggle.
And I got Charlotte in my chat mentioning that, you know, she used to play FNF all the time. She liked FNF, but the 30 minutes of downtime between the rounds really does kill it. And I kind of do agree.
Oh
it's that 15 minutes of save start, but then the 15 additional minutes to get everyone slotted. And I remember, I think it was last week from round 1 to 2.
Oh my god.
It took forever.
No offense to the admins. I don't mean it in any bad way. I'm really good. I'm really good friends with Marlon.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh my god, it was horrible. So if you didn't know, I don't think they didn't do it this week, as far as I know. But they sent everyone to their staging rooms while the commanders or people like that sat in the actual room. The issue that this created is they sent everyone away before they picked commanders. So they're sitting there waiting for someone to take op for commander. No one knows that op for commander hasn't been taken yet, because obviously everyone's off doing their own thing, or waiting, and it just extended, and they did eventually ask. They eventually got one, and then it was just confusion because then commanders needed to sort out squads, and squads weren't in there that they couldn't sort them, so they'd have to run off to do something. I remember I did that thing, you know, where you pick a slot and you unslot and reslot. Just as Cats came up to the room and shouted at me
for doing that.
Because they were really like confused or like stressed out, I imagine, with what was going on. And I think I get why they do it. Because
I remember seeing that flash,
when they do it, they don't want everyone talking in the room at once.
Right, and they have to give people talking powers so they can organize.
That's so much quicker and easier than.
Here's the thing. I agree with you that I think it was a really it was a really bad execution, but I do have to commend them for trying a new method, because at least shows that they're trying to adapt. And when you adapt, you're not going to get everything right. What I hope for is they took lessons from that, and they're going to, you know, go forward with a new system. I'm gonna be honest, for the amount of people here, just keep them all on the channel. Like, if we're dealing with like 100+ people, I could see the merit in that. But when we're only dealing with 40, it doesn't matter.
I think I can't remember when we had 2 servers. What did they used to do? I think they used to do the same thing. They used to have a commander channel. But honestly, they had a better handle on it when we had 2 servers, which I think is crazy.
It's always interesting seeing how things adapt with that. But I'm gonna be honest, they should just, if I was in their shoes, just spitballing here, I would just tell them, like, hey, go on the side you want to play as. They let everyone slot, and then they see what's missing. So, okay, are we missing a commander from Blue 4? Does anyone in Blue 4 want to step up? Otherwise, I'll just pull someone to it.
Yeah, I guess, because what they do is they have a calculator to make sides as fair as possible.
Yeah.
I would say do that first. Work out the sides.
I would literally just let everyone slot where they want to play, and then let them all see, okay, this clearly isn't playable. Here's what I need to happen. And then if no one makes the change, then I guess we're not playing then, guys.
Yeah, at the start, you go, hey, anyone want to command? If no one wants to command, okay, these are your teams. You have to figure out a commander. Otherwise, you know.
Here's how I would incentivize it. If you are asked to change, what they then say is, okay, you get first pick in the slots you want to play next round.
Yeah.
And that would incentivize people to make those changes, so you can let those people then take the roles and then build it off of what they set up, and then you rinse and repeat. The people that you asked to do it get those perms for the next round, and then between the last round of the night and the next round, you just have it written down of who gets those, who gets that ability, and then you just go forward from there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's ideas, and I do think they are open to ideas, but it's been run how it's been run for a while.
Flash, if you can, feel free to link the podcast if you got one. It should let you.
And if that's how they want to run it, it's their choice at the end. But
yeah.
Let's see what they've done. They've split.
It's the infantry running, and then there's only 4 quad bikes going. I don't really understand why.
Oh, they just broke one of their fucking core bikes.
Because, of course they did. But why are they walking when they could take the vehicles and just do a far dismount and then walk in? Maybe to try to time it with the quad bikes, but now that one of the quad bikes is broken and making a smoke build, that potentially gives them away anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That there is a squad that is literally coming to meet them, and if they get any closer, they're going to see that smokestack, and they're going to know.
I also don't understand why Blue 4 is actually sending forces outside of the AO so far. Like, there's so many misplays to me already. Like, I think I get where they're going for. They want to try to maintain a little bit of stealth, and maybe they're worried that the gases would make too much noise, but they could literally, if you look at where the gas transport trucks are, they could just go up the MSR, take that left, and then be there. But maybe they're worried that Blue 4 is going to immediately rush out on the roads. I mean, if that's the case, then just do a dismount and then go around the little lake in the middle, the Rukala. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the rest of that. Go around and then go north, but that would... okay, I see the merit. Hold on. It's because they probably want to do a mostly northern attack, so by the time the Gazes drive up there, it wouldn't be beneficial to them, because at that point they could have just walked in. I see where they're going for now.
I don't know if they know their spawns, because sometimes they obviously will know their spawns. And so I guess if you know that they're going to take a really long time to get up to you, kind of know they're going to push up from the south. But we are genuinely, by some, maybe not miracle, I guess, but I do think it's a bit of an obvious strat. Yeah, they're about to meet Blue 4.
And this is just happenstance, which is always quite interesting. But we see Op4 just sprinting. Blue 4 at least have their guns out. Depso might have seen some... Okay, no, he doesn't. He's just crouching right now. But with Op4 trying to sprint over and Blue 4 having their guns out, that's going to give him at least a few seconds extra. There it is.
No, Demivar got some really nice shots on timer there. So someone, I think it's Angel. Every time he plays it, if they play enough, they will just keep their gun on their back. And that's PvE, so that's fine. But if you do that in PvP, it's like you will face the consequences of it. But Toma actually, Toma down. Killed by Demivar, but Kremet
gets knocked out from Gates, firing from the hilltop.
Yeah, Demivar didn't get the final shot. Depso got the final shot on Toma. Well, here come Alpha, which is the big... So if they're able to if Red 4 are able to take this with minimal casualties, and Alpha are able to clean up this northern attack, Blue 4 are then in just a shitty position. They've lost.
Yeah, because they've already lost a good chunk of infantry by being defeated in detail. I really don't understand why Blue 4 just isn't immediately pulling back here. The risk is way too great.
Agreed.
Because Op4, I mean, they can drag their heels at this point because they're waiting for the main force to come up and back them up. But Blue 4, yeah.
Pullback goes limp.
Kremet did wake back up. Blind grenade throw as Demivar is trying to flank around, but he gets shot by Omri on the flank.
That was a really nice shot.
Kremet, I could have sworn, just got a headshot on Omri, but I guess it didn't register.
What gun is he using? Liru? What gun?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, clearly, that must have just been a glitch, I would say.
Yeah, a glitch. Okay, moving on. Red 4 now actually pressing the advantage they have, but Kremet...
Oh, well, he did just headshot that one guy pretty easily, so I don't know what you're talking about, Dream.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to rewatch that your VOD later and watch that headshot hang off and do nothing to the guy.
Yeah, Dream is still bitching about the God tier SVD.
Okay, it's not got
See,
to.
The really funny thing is I actually agree with Dream. I really hate the SVD. Not as a gun, I hate the scope.
Yeah, the scope is
the scope is what kills it for me. But I mean, we're making fun of Dream, so you know I gotta keep the bit going. I do appreciate Blue for at least trying to send Zixmi and Waldo across the northern flank, but I don't know. This is gonna go one of two ways. Of what we previously said. Okay, Krem was double tapping a body, just make sure. Op4 is either going to stomp this Blue 4 group out and then immediately steamroll the final area, or Blue 4 is going to disseminate enough into Op4's lines and get a massive amount of multi-kills.
Depso.
Yeah, look where Depso's running right now. He doesn't realize that he's just walked right into the main Op4 force here.
And he's shot at someone else. Callback is really focusing, but Callback shooting.
Depso's on 2 kills. Oh, and an SVD gunner comes up and finishes him off. That was Korvac. Wow.
That range.
Yeah, I know, but Korvac got the kill. I mean, that was an instant headshot. I'm not sure, Dream.
That was an instant headshot. That was not an instant
Skipu
headshot.
also got immediately headshotted. That's unfortunate, but Kremet, he's got this SVD here. Will he get another kill? It's so funny to mess with Dream,
Wait,
guys.
did Skipu go down? Okay. Oh yeah, no, Skipu was the one taken out by the SVD earlier. It's just not a good gun. The scope, I don't know if FNF has put like a bad taste in my mouth with it, but I genuinely think it pings off helmets sometimes.
I don't think it's that. I think it's literally just the game server thinking you hit him in the shoulder instead of the head, because I've seen that so many times. Because I'm going to be honest, Arma hitboxes are actually kind of trash if you're trying to engage someone from the flank. Like, you have to hit the upper half of their head, not the lower half, otherwise there is a good chance. Great Grenadier round just finished off somebody.
That is true, but I've had the Mark 11 Pro, and that thing constantly headshots. And if you hit the head, they die. So I don't know. SVD bad.
Honestly, I think it is just a bit of confirmation bias personally, but you never know. Look at this. So we got Nekomata and Omri really close together. Nekomata's trying to now come into the main group as you see all these heads turning towards Zixme and Waldo here.
Neko's going to see Omri. Neko shoots way too fast. Omri drops to the ground.
Omri's got the machine gun to outlast this fight, but has no idea where Neko is. That bush is going to absorb a lot of that shrapnel, though. Actually, it absorbed all of the shrapnel from that angle. Follow-on grenade gets thrown. Omri immediately trying to pull out of position because he has no idea where he's getting engaged from. I'm going to be honest, I agree with a call like that. If you don't know where you're being engaged, just run in the opposite direction in cover and you'll be good. Kremet gets another pick off, knocking out Peasant and Stoddy with that SVD. Dream's exasperated voice always gets me. Waldo gets killed, but Zixme able to get the kill and a double tap with that GL. We just have 3 Blue 4 remaining. We'll see the final results, but I mean, this was half of Blue 4's force to do this. Ooh. They've taken out a majority of Charlie and Delta, so they've just been evenly trading at this point.
Colors has been pinging off rounds so far. I think the 2 guys did wake up though. Neko's been spotted by Tackle. Shots off. Neko's panicking and shooting in every direction.
Yeah, as Tackleberry's engaging. With an SVD. Whoa! And the SVD gets the knockout.
No.
And then Kabubi gets the double tapping kill.
Kabubi knocked him out with
that's
DMG.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot myself. Not with an SVD though, because it would miss.
Alright, so we're down to Kremet with an SVD and Zixme with an ACR. They're on the tail end of the Op4 group, though. Unfortunately, Peasant and Stoddy woke back up after getting knocked out. So how aggressive are Zixme and Kremet going to be? Killing now. Let it happen. It's fine. Alright, Stoddy. Nope, that wasn't Stoddy. That was somebody else gets tapped by that SVD. That was Peasant, and we also just saw 50 cal get tapped as well.
The Blue 4 are getting some really nice taps out here, and every death is literally like the worst thing for Blue, Red Bull here.
So now this is causing some Op4 to turn around and try to see what's engaging them. The other half are starting to move forward. I think this is becoming an early victory for Blue 4 here because the forces are so divided. Zixme trying to time a GL, gets it right on top of Korvac. Thankfully, he goes down last second. I actually don't know what hidden source is, Dante.
I think Tackle's friendly firing right now.
Yeah, they're blind firing on Zixme, but he's staying cool as a cucumber here. Thanks, Killen. Appreciate it. Korvac trying to spot Zixme, but is also doing a bit of medical.
And they did do a bit of damage to him. So.
Send in GOAT Team 6.
Broadshore, thanks for giving the sub to Dante. Hope you keep enjoying the
Zixme's
episode.
got
Get a
the
nice kick
bang.
out of this.
How's it going now? But this is going to be big for Korvac, who has that FVD, who I think has spotted him.
You know what
No, he
scares
hasn't.
me
No,
is
he hasn't.
Omri on Op 4 going on his own into that AO. I'm
Korvac
rooting
actually
for him,
can't
man.
see
I want to
Zixme.
see multi-kills.
Is Omri the last in his squad? Well, Omri is the last in his squad, so.
Yep. I mean, overall, I know we just had a few disconnects because people usually disconnect after they die, but, I mean, the remaining numbers, Op 4 still has a slight numbers
They are coming up against an already pretty entrenched squad. Though.
Yep.
Unit. Though I don't like how Blue 4 have
But
spread
DM me
their
about-
unit.
or tell
I know
me
what
about it
they're
here,
doing. They're
Dante.
trying to
I
make
don't know,
it, just in case they wrap around south, we go to sector pick. I think at this point,
hidden
you
sources.
kind of have to know that they're going to go.
Kremet gets blown away by Kabubi.
Oof.
It's just up to Zixme, who I think is looking at that angle at the gunfire.
I think Zix could do a bit of damage. You know who could do a lot of damage here? Omri with that MG. They have no idea he's here.
Blue 4 have a lot of forces also placed south because they don't know where Op 4... They know there's an Op 4 assault coming from that direction, but they don't know that the entire force is coming down that way. We do have marksmen starting to open up on these hillsides here, though.
That is
Since
why
Op 4 decided to come into the open.
saying.
Yeah.
But I think at this point you just push your unit. You know you've lost an entire squad over there, bar one, whether or not you're in contact with him. But Omri starts firing at the. Oh no, he did get a kill. Took out Marlon. Marlon sitting on top of the roof gets taken out by Omri with some really nice shots, and none of the Blue 4 really seem none the wiser. Yet none of them really care.
This could work in Omri's favor. I'll take a look at an intermission, Dante. He's also stolen an AT4.
Omri could very well get up to like
I
5
agree. He
kills,
could pick
yeah.
up a lot here if Blue 4
If he comes
don't
around
know
the
he's
right side,
coming.
Especially if Oddball and Vampire here are talking to each other.
Alright, Zixme on 3 kills right now. I want to come back to that.
Here comes Omri again. Vampire. Oh, is he gonna go around the
I'm
left?
not going to give a Drihado caster curse here. I want to see if this can be genuine. I think Omri hears the footsteps. He just don't know where they are.
I think he hears the voices rather than the footsteps.
He could.
Yep, he knows. He's heard him up top. But he's making sure there's no one around the corner. He could get 2 very easy kills. Is he gonna go inside?
He's walking inside.
Omri, my sweet summer child.
He's so close. He can smell them.
I think he's realised. I think he's realised that they're not actually indoors. They're actually on the roof. Oh. Did Omri just speak? Because if so, he's kind of sacked himself there. Because now Oddball knows. I'm hoping Omri spoke, otherwise Oddball looks a little bit suspicious there.
He could have also heard the footsteps in the building.
Yeah. Oh, Oddball actually didn't die to that fight. Nate goes in, Omri runs up to the top, but that
That's
door
gonna
isn't
get
open
him.
the ball.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I know Omri was never going to fully know exactly where they were, but I do think that was kind of a poor shout from Omri. I think the first thing you do is check the outer of the area if you hear voices around the building. Because that's sort of the first thing I check. If there's no windows or like no windows to clearly look through, I just check the roofs.
That did force Blue 4 to pop the charges thinking there's more people around, so... Ouch, though. Zixme, look at what he's doing. He's taking an enemy weapon so he can distract with audio ID. This is the right move. And he's probably going to be able to take any GLs that he has. Gamers never look up. I know.
I just noticed Korvac actually had died under the tree. He must have been taken out by Zixmy. Zixmy could, with that GL, you could do so much. I remember there was a time in FNF I was with Marlon walking around, and we come across this 4-man squad, and I have a GL, and I pop one GL off into the middle of them, and I killed them all.
Nice.
GLs are so unbelievably overpowered.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, not even overpowered. They're just really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they get used enough. Or I think maybe they know
get used enough, but they don't get used enough accurately. That's what you're looking for.
And also, squad leaders tend to not actually have that many. They tend to have like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's Grenadiers who are the ones with the good few.
Mm-hmm.
That's a random ass GL.
Zixmy is instead going to go for an RPK, and knowing his play style, that's definitely going to benefit him. Dante, I've played games similar to Hidden Source. I've never played that one itself, though. But it sounds fun. He's also grabbing an RPG. He's stacking himself.
I think the most effective thing Zixmy could do here is wait for them to start infiltrating the town.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when you less worry about PID, like, even because in this scenario, if Zixmy came behind and started shooting them, even if it's their own weapon, they're going to be like, why is they shooting? As soon as they start making their way into the town, people will stop caring about if it's a friendly weapon they're hearing shoot.
Mm-hmm. I do appreciate him looting and grabbing what he can. Maybe he's like racking up grenades or something, but he's gonna have to make a move to catch up soon because now the main fight's starting to pick up.
Why isn't Wayne moving up there? I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to shut them off moving south when it goes to the sector objective.
Yep.
And I mean, they could be actually just trying to cut them into like sort of like just a kill field in between NASA and Wise. So as soon as they move in there, they can close in on them. But I don't know. Red 4 do have the manpower at the moment.
Red smoke.
Smoke's going in.
Yep, Op4 is trying to mask a few things so they can make their move. We just have a lot of smoke grenades going out, and I see Zixmy slowly moving in. I think what we're going to see here is Op4 is going to hit a bit of a brick wall, probably be able to get a few people right into CQC with Blue 4. Zixmy's going to get a few kills from the rear, but he is going to be a deciding factor in this fight. Any other player, I would question it a bit more, but Zixmy, I mean, he's doing everything right. He's already up 3 kills. I think this might play really, really well as a show-off on why I always say Zixmy's a good player. So let's see how it goes. Oddball just got a great knockout with the PKP on Banks.
It was Zixmy who went on that kill spree in HK, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh! Cullis, no, whoever was just in front of Cullis, Yanni, just got pinpoint grenade launched by someone in the trees. Like, that was an insane shot. I don't know who did that, but whoever did, bravo.
Grav, maybe? Because he has a GL on him and he has a kill.
That must have been. Grav from there, so look at Yanni's corpse. Grav from there managed to hit Yanni dead on with a GL.
That's pretty good. Now we have Op4 starting to move in through Blue 4's lines. Rockets are being fired on some of the buildings to knock things out. Having Blue 4 starting to open up with machine gun fire to pin people down.
Almost took out Solar and Ash there. Who do you have to move around here? Oh, look at Kabubi.
Thanks, just stand low.
Kabubi could take out Oddball here. Oh, I think he saw Vampire as well.
Dom's got a really lucky grenade throw. Swola went between 2 trees and actually took some of that shrapnel.
Oof. Kabubi's trying to see if he can wait out Oddball to pop back up on top of the roof. But
You got Wise now moving through the Op4 line here, trying to find people to pick off.
Oh, here comes Oddball. Oddball might be about to take it out by Kabubi. If Kabubi can get a shot, it's true. No, he's dipped down below again.
Dude's trying to pull a body back, not realizing it's down. Zixmy getting right behind Banks here.
Kabubi takes out Oddball on top of that roof. Shooting over Oddball's own shot, so Vampire has no idea he's dead.
Wise finds a guy on the rear, takes him out. Zixmy's now honing into that gunfire. Will he spot Banks on his left? Hard to say. I think it's just below the hill, but Banks might move on this position. Zixmy spots him and gets the kill.
That was first round. Oh my god, yeah, Red 4 lost everyone.
And I just watched Wise GL Zixmy perfectly.
Wait, oh yeah, Zixmy's on his... Oh my god.
That's amazing. Ash gets taken out by Dobbs. It is 4 versus 6, I believe. Op 4 to Blue 4.
Red 4 just got...
Kabubi gets the kill there, 4v5.
T shouldn't be there, it's just a spawn, he should just... Yeah, there you go. So it's not 4v5, it's 3v5. No, it is 4v5, I forgot about NASA. Okay, don't worry, being stupid.
Looks like it's 4v4 now. Though NASA's now firing at Wise.
Incredible. You have McBain here.
If this turns around because of friendly fire taking out 2 Blue 4, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Friday night fights, everyone.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. I love it. NASA gets spotted by McBain and knocked out. More double tapping shots go in.
Dobbs takes out Stouty. NASA wakes back up.
Alright, Dobbs gets the kill there. It is 3 versus 4 now. Because I can't believe NASA woke up from that, but I think McBain's coming over to finish the job.
Interesting choice of NASA to have to deal with.
Oh, but McBain gets spotted by Cullis! The SVD strikes again.
Hasn't killed him yet. Did you see that door just open? Next
oh yeah. There's client-side bunnies and snakes that'll open it, and then it like causes the server-side door to open, and everyone will see it. It's the craziest thing. Fluffy. NASA just went off a rooftop and knocked himself out, and I think Tackleberry, with an SVD. Damn, what a kill.
Yeah, what a kill.
God, any other gun would have probably missed that, but you know, it's crazy how that works. Tackleberry spotted by Wise on the rear. Is Cullis going to spot him? No, might be tough to see through that bush. Perfect GL on the back of those crab traps, blowing him away. And now it's up to Kabubi Face.
He's going south, did it? Oh no. I think Kabubi can pull off a...
He does have 5 kills.
Yeah.
And there's what, only 3 players remaining, so he could. He could. Here, let's help him out.
You gonna say it? Yeah.
Can Kabubi Face channel his inner Audrey Hotto and defeat all of Blue 4? Find out.
Can Kabubi Face?
Hell, have Molly say it.
You've got to say the line again. The Audrey Hotto line. You've got to say, can Kabubi Face pull off an Audrey Hotto and clutch the game out?
Kabubi what? Who?
Kabubi what?
Kabubi Face.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
So can
Kabubi Face Audrey Hotto clutch?
No, you can't follow me and say it.
I don't know what. Can Kabubi Face what was it? Pull off an Audrey
I love this.
Hotto.
Yes.
Something.
And clutch the game.
Clutch the game.
For Op 4.
For Op 4.
And now say that back to me clearly.
No.
Okay. Well,
I'm laughing my ass off over here. I just want you to know. I love it.
I don't know what.
It's not nerd talk.
Kabubi might see Cullis.
Okay, well there we go.
Like, what is it not?
Oh god, he's getting the bipod out. Oh, damn. All right, Cullis just got
You
shot
gotta say it.
multiple times in the back of the head. I think I'm going to have to rule that as a suicide,
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ruby,
You got to say again. What? Because he's now got another kill.
can...
No, she doesn't.
No. I'm just
Someone
putting
clip
her
that,
in
please.
uncomfortable
I agree.
position. You
Please
don't have
clip
to
that.
say
I'm
it.
doing it.
Oh, okay.
I've already forgotten it.
Okay.
Can Ruby face clutch the rounds?
Well done.
You know.
Molly,
so
it's
proud.
okay. You can just hit him. Just hit him.
Just hit me. No, don't do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
No.
Do it.
Please.
No. The camera's not even
No,
on.
make it a slap. Make it a slap.
Yeah,
I wanna hear it.
She already wants it. No.
Like a loud open face slap.
No.
Yes, please.
No.
Yes.
No.
Please, I will
The
sign.
camera's
You
not
don't have
even
to
on.
ask for permission. You own him.
What?
What?
You don't own me.
Yes, I do.
I do. I don't think you'll be able to hit. I don't know if.
There goes Wise. It's 1v1. Dobbs versus Kabooby.
If Kabubi clutches this, then yeah, she can hit me. I have belief in my brother Dobbs.
Sector now being taken. He's going to hold the top store. He's got to be careful, though, because from the other doorway, he might be spotted from there.
Do you want to ask Liru that?
Wait,
What we were talking about earlier in his general discussion in his Discord.
What?
we talked about many things.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. I'm gonna do my job now, ma'am.
Okay.
You can come back.
Boys, send
Just smack him. Smack him.
No. No.
Smack him.
Ow!
Yes.
No, she's tickling me.
Oh my god.
Stop.
You know, I'm realizing why people tell Bloodwing to smack me on stream now.
Oh,
It
really?
feels so great. Not gonna lie, it's it's so nice.
Please don't no one tell her about the whole hydrate thing.
Oh, the hydrate thing! Here,
No,
I'll
we don't need
DM her
No, don't do
between the rounds.
Okay. All right. Brilliant.
We can waterboard Dream now.
That's good. Okay.
I think this is paused because he is also in the sector. I'm learning, yeah, right?
what?
I'm scared. No. Walk up behind me and hit me. No, Stephen. We're not doing the hydrate thing.
I think Kaboobi's realized that the server isn't ticking down, so he's gonna go on the offensive here.
She just said to me, "I know what you can hydrate with," and I'm terrified.
That's hot.
No, the hydrate doesn't count. She's not. She doesn't know what it means. Oh no, no! Don't look at the chat, please. Oh, this is a dangerous move by Kabubi.
Is Dobbs gonna spot him through this little opening?
No.
Nope. There wasn't enough leeway.
You're not waterboarding me.
Just put the rag over his face and pour the water. It's great. He'll be totally hydrated.
Oh yeah. Do you like having it done to you?
No, but that doesn't matter right now.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't. What did they say?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's gonna happen, Dobbs. I think I just saw the
No,
weapon.
it's not. Oh wait, maybe.
But Kabubi isn't committing.
Kabubi. Oh, Kabubi lays down.
Dobbs might have it. Wait, no, Kabubi looks back around. Oh! He got it! Holy crap, an Audrey Hotto call actually went through. That's so rare.
It's because it's done by Molly, to be fair. No reverse.
Up for clutch.
Yeah, Kabubi didn't win.
And
don't
here's the
worry
thing,
about
though. You can blame it on the blue 4 friendly fires. That's the funniest thing about this. Oh my god.
it. Having Zix me there would have been huge. What?
Damn.
Wait.
Scared now. You put her onto like.
Huh?
Yeah, Axel. We don't need to tell her what happened to Discord. Every time she sits up now, I flinch.
Oh, I flinch all the time.
No, I'm not surprised.
Alright. Let's pay out this prediction, ladies and gentlemen. one? Ah, it doesn't matter. I'll just pick one. Whatever happens, happens, right? Alright, let's see what round 2 brings. So you gonna play round 2, broski?
I can. If you don't want me here anymore.
Alright. I have a few people I need to DM now.
Yeah, they clearly actually, yeah, they do need me to win the game, Scandi Recon. So.
Of course they do. Yeah, go get the SVD, broski.
I don't want the SVD. No, thank you. It's a bad gun. Okay. She's gonna hit me if I play. Actually, that's kind of terrifying. She's gonna mess with me. Pray for me. All right.
Hey, so what you have to do, comma, is every time his chat tells him to hydrate, comma, you gotta get the water, and you have to basically hydrate him for your chat.
I'm
well,
still
for his
here.
chat. Huh?
Don't worry.
This isn't about you. It's okay. I'm doing it for his own good. His being me, my own good. I like watching him get tortured. It's great. Hi.
Enforcement has informed me that you've been assisting in nefarious acts. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor?
Please present your evidence.
I should probably get rid of this DM telling Dream's girlfriend to hydrate him. So I would say this is evidence that I'm just helping with their relationship. Yeah?
I see.
Yeah, so am I free to go?
Let me look at chat.
Yeah?
Let's see. Chat. As a jury of his peers, how do you find
Oh no, the TeamSpeak window, it's going over the chat. Oh, you can't. Oh, wait, shit, there's a smaller one in OBS. Wait, I can't cover both. Wait, don't look there.
I see. Guilty.
No,
Guilty.
that's only one guilty. No, okay,
Guilty.
it's 2 guilties.
Guilty.
Okay, no, not guilty. Also, Dante said guilty, but don't worry about that. It's fine.
Guilty.
No, see, it says he guilty, which means he's saying that Shadow Pharonix is guilty, which is weird. Yeah, so I'm clearly not guilty, Your Honor.
Please do not touch the bailiff.
Well, if you're gonna lean down and put them right in my face, what am I supposed to do?
All right. Due to majority rules, the jury has.
There is no majority rules.
The
No.
jury has
There.
concluded that Liru the Lance Corporal has been
Killing
found-
out, time them all out.
has been found
Kidding, I'm kidding.
guilty
Don't.
of nefarious crimes.
Yeah?
Ergo, as punishment, your sentencing is waterboarding. How do you?
You don't have to waterboard me.
What do you find?
No, not guilty, Your Honor. Not guilty. Oh, God!
For further punishment, I have also been told to hit you in the stomach. "Quote unquote 5 stars."
What do you mean 5 stars? No, this is a boost. I want a lawyer.
You are instructed to remain silent. Anything you say and do can be used against you in a court of YouTube. You have no right to attorney because this is the internet and anything can happen. If you cannot afford your non-existent attorney, one will not be appointed to you.
Are you just reverse Mirandaizing me? What is this? Opposite Miranda? What rule did what crime did I commit?
The rule of the internet.
No, ow! Oh my gosh.
Are you happy now?
Who asked you to do that?
What do you think?
Dante or Dream?
Who do you think?
It's Dante.
Who do you
That
think?
motherfucker.
So what was going on?
Ow.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I gotta prep the commands for this round, though.
I'm sorry, I can't disappoint my son. I can't disappoint him.
Okay.
Okay?
Can you get me a napkin so I can clean all the water off my face?
You dirty whore.
Alright, well, that's gonna get added to the clip pile for the side channel. Anyway. Let's get this command written up. Alright. Give me a second. Oh my god. You just sent me a meme, good god. Thank you, honey. Ah. Alright.
Again, no.
Hit him again. Alright, hold on.
Stop abusing that client. This punishment Bloodwing should dance for Liru in the cow outfit.
Yes.
But I have committed no crime. I haven't committed no crime of the internet. I'm not guilty, Your Honor. On all counts.
Alright, hold on. Blue 4. And Op 4 sector and...
Why are you...
Sorry, I heard Bloodwing thing you up, and I wanted to be here for it.
No, get out of here. Molly hit him. Molly hit him.
No.
I'll hit him.
No.
Molly hit him.
Don't listen to him.
Did you? Oh,
Huh?
no, Bloodwing, you haven't met
He
Bloodwing,
says
have
that
you?
because he likes it and he thinks Dream is gonna like it.
I don't
That's
think
lovely.
Dream's gonna like it. That's exactly why I'm telling Molly to do it. If I thought Dream would like it, I wouldn't say it.
I don't know. Bloodwing,
Hello.
say Molly's here.
Hello.
What did you say?
Women.
Say hi, because Molly's there. Here, I'll pull this out.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh gosh. Hello.
Now they can hear.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, women. Yay.
Huh?
Too many men are. Oh. This.
Sorry, she's very, very shy.
Yeah.
I know, what a dick fest.
Yeah, dick fest.
It's a sausage party.
Sausage party.
TM.
Yeah, real.
Can you hit Liru for me?
Oh yeah.
She already hit me like twice. It's fine.
I don't need to hit
Molly,
you.
Molly hit me 3 times, so like you gotta make it fair.
You deserve it, so.
I didn't. No, I don't.
I mean, yeah, it's
do.
the feet pics stream.
Yeah, the feet pics.
no.
I think that's what makes it deserved.
Stop bringing that up. There's so many people who don't know about that, and I'm trying to like sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, one time Dream got drunk and I solicited a bunch of pictures of his feet and I sold it on the internet for money. It was great. I didn't make that much though. He has low quality.
Yep.
His feet are ugly. Man, come on.
And how do you know what high quality is?
Huh?
Yeah. How do you know what the high bar of feet are?
I based it off of the amount of money I made, which wasn't that fucking much.
Wow. Maybe you're just shitty at advertising them.
Wow. Maybe, I don't fucking know.
True. Maybe you should have advertised my feet more.
Why would I I'm gonna get
My
back
feet?
to writing command. No, his feet.
I would need to advertise his feet?
No, okay, I'm done with this
Why are you
game of
making
telephone.
Bloodwing
What?
advertise my
Honey, I
feet?
gotta finish this so we can get to the next round, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I love you.
Okay, say goodbye.
You too.
Dream, go get murdered.
Goodbye to
Bye,
Bloodwing.
friends.
Say goodbye to
Oh,
Bloodwing.
goodbye. Oh,
And Molly says goodbye too.
Goodbye.
and nice meeting. Nice meeting her.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go back down now.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, where the fuck you?
Fuck you too, buddy.
Okay.
Separately. For our own sake. Yeah. Alright. An Op 4 sector, now that we've been sufficiently derailed. And cash. Let's see. Blue 4 has a 6% numbers advantage. A UH1. An M2M1151, which I'm pretty sure is a Humvee. 2 M2 M113s and transport, while Op 4 has 2 Gaz Vodnik PKTs, a BTR 70, a ZU-23 Gaz, and transport. Alright, cool. What? Yeah? Kinda. There it is. Alright. Have they started the round yet? No, of course they haven't. And nothing was missed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our intermission. That wasn't a planned intermission, it just kinda happened that way. Damn, that's crazy. Nope, she already left, so I can hydrate myself, don't I? You little snitch. We need our gamble fix, yeah, but FNF is still taking its sweet time to go into the next round, so I think they're organizing vehicles, maybe? I honestly don't know. Come down there one of these days and sub in for Bloodwind? Yeah, last time you did it, though, people were paying, what, $25 to smack me with a bad dragon? On DayZ? That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Let's see. Getting everything adjusted there. Correct, yeah, right. Prediction, I don't put the prediction up till we hit map, but we're about to hit map, so I will put up prediction in a second. Because I set it for 20 minutes for the entire 15-minute interim, as well as some extra time. I think I spent $200 that day for Dante to hit me. Hey, and all of that money went to the wedding fund, so, you know, it's okay. Anyway, we're on map here, so let's go ahead and get this started. So, let's put our new prediction up. Blue 4 is going to be attacking, so I just gotta switch the attack and defend column. Cool. Curse stream with losing your gambling on blue. Fair. All your remaining 76 points on a blue 4 victory. Well, we're on the northern side of Hibantis here, so we basically have a destroy objective up here at the camp, and then out here we have a sector objective in that little town up there. We got another town off to the side, but that's just extra. With the player counts, I'd imagine Op4 is just going to pick one of the two objectives to hold, and we'll just have to see how things go. We also have a yellow zone in here. I don't know what that's for specifically. Strange calls. But this time it's paying for your train get back, so I don't become a permanent resident of your house. Fair, man. Some of y'all are crazy to bet right now. We haven't even gone into the mission yet to actually see who's on what side and what assets they have. So you're literally just making a cold call here. Y'all are crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What slot is Dream in? I don't even know yet. We're waiting to actually see where all that goes. There we go. Alright, let's see this all play out here. So we got blue 4 on the far right over here. Let's go over, actually no, we can just cover in the mission details, that's fine. All right, Blue 4, they're going to be attacking this. So the objective is the Gaz ZU-23 truck. Excuse me, gotcha. And then there's also a sector to defend. I guess the Gaz truck can only stay in that yellow area, then they can't just, take it and go off. Otherwise, render distance is 1,500 meters. Fortify points is 125. Fortify color is going to be tan, and the time limits are standard round. ZSU may only target the helicopter. Its gun cannot be utilized on any of the infantry. Fair enough. Otherwise, parameters here, no performance tweaks. Blue 4, meanwhile, we've got Desert Marine kits, so we've got M4 platformed weaponry here. I think that's Mark 18. Could be wrong. But otherwise, we got a 320 system for the launcher, M249s for the light machine gunner, AT4s for the light anti-tank. Marksmen get the Mark 11, and medium machine gunners in Delta get the 240 Bravo. Medium AT gets the SMA, and then crewmen get the MP7. They've got 2 transport Humvees that can carry 6, 2 M113s with the M2 with no up-armored plating. We've got multiple transport M113s. We have an M2 with a shielded 50 cal, and then the UH-1H, which has 2 side-mounted 7.62x51 machine guns, basically M240s. Op4, meanwhile, their loadouts are going to be Russian Ratnik Desert kits, so AK-74s with GP-25s for their leadership, RPG-7s for their light anti-tank, medium machine gunners are going to get the PKP in Delta, light machine gunners are going to get the RPK, RPG-32s for the medium anti-tank gunner in Echo, and then PP-2000s for the pilots. They have a BTR-70, the Gaz-66 with the ZU-23, that's the objective vehicle, a transport Hilux, a Hilux with the Dishka, and then 2 PKT Gaz Vodniks. Firepower definitely on Blue 4 side for this one. Tomer is going to be commanding, so Charlie leading, being led by Nemesis with Cullis, Yanni, Wise, Grab, SL Dream, who has the Mark 11. He's going to perform horribly because it's not an SVD, but otherwise with Dobbs and Wayne as well. Foxtrot has NASA, Kremet, Demovar, Von Cat, Duitson, Depso, and Watts. Mike has Tom, Omri, Waldo, and a Peasant. And then you've got the UH-1 crew, which is Ixmi and Batty. Op 4 being led by Kabubi Face, the winner of the previous round. Let me page up here so I can get maximum render distance. We've got Ash leading Alpha with 50 cal fan, Swola, and Tackleberry. Delta being led by Sam with Korvac, McBain, Lolo, and Alexander. Echo being led by Bates with Stadi, Nakamata, and Marstic. Mike being led by T with Fons and Murphy. And then we got Harana and Banks together in that BTR-70 crew. Fair enough. I mean, this is a pretty cut and dry objective. Blue 4 is just going to charge up the MSR more than likely. There's no good place to dismount. You got a little bit of forestry off to the west. Map-wise, they'll probably just utilize either going to the far right side and then going through the town and then getting in there, or going on the far left side and taking these forested marked routes into the AO, because everything else here is a bit of an open kill zone. But they could also see all of this forested area and maybe think to push up with that. But, I mean, this is all just very open, very tough area to fight through. But, I mean, Op 4 also doesn't have a lot of resources to hold. So, honestly, I think Op 4's easiest job would be just to have some infantry holding this angle and then watching the bridge, because you do have a bit of a water feature here, but a lot of Blue Force vehicles are amphibious as well, and this river isn't that deep. So, this is a bit of a tough one. The sector, though, I mean, you do have some bridges right on it, and then you only have one route over here to cover, so maybe the sector's a bit better, and then you just have the SVD kind of on the side overwatching in case of the helicopter. But yeah, no, I think the sector would be a bit easier to defend than all of this. But at the same time, the river, it's a bit deeper over here, but I'm not sure if Op 4 is going to be able to see that from their position compared to the other side. So I'd say Blue 4 have a bit of the advantage here, but, I mean, this could really go either way. So we'll just have to see what their plans are. Stefanik saying I haven't lost the betting record. I bet Blue. That's funny. Wait and see. Hey, Razor, how you doing, buddy? You're chilling? Nice. Might do Daisy tonight, might not. There's just a lot of things I have to do. I'm a little behind because of current events, so I might just use tonight as a catch-up day, but we'll see. Am I still uploading full FNF videos on YouTube? In the VODS channel, yes. I'm still debating if I'm going to bring back the full rounds on the side channel, because I'm thinking of just turning that into a highlight channel completely. Because so far, it's been... look at it from my shoes. I can either push a highlight every day, which takes me like 10 minutes to load up a video, cut it out, upload it, and then schedule it. Like, that whole process is 10 minutes. Or I can do it to a full round, which adds like another, I want to say 5 to 10 minutes in processing time. And then it's only going to get like a fifth of the viewership. You know what I mean? So I might just keep it on the VOD channel, because for the extra work, it's getting a lot less of a payout. And I just have to make those decisions with it, unfortunately. Because when YouTube sees lower performing videos like that, it does dock the channel. So it's a very tough decision for me to make. I'm still going to be streaming it. I'm still going to take the highlights and upload them. I've already been doing that. But, you know, content-wise, that's why the VODS channel is there, though. And I still have its own category as FNF. And that's just the solution we're probably going to have, you know? Who binges the lawn ones? That's fair enough. But, yeah, Ada, if you're subbed to Liru's VODs, that's where we're still uploading all the PvP stuff between OFCRA and FNF. So if you want it in, like, full lawn form to binge, that's where I would go. And then you can just skip through the intermissions. But I'm going to be honest, the last intermission we just had was actually kind of entertaining, so... we got to bully Dream, and then I ended up getting bullied. It's funny as hell to me. But yeah, I'm just trying to find something for everybody where I can also still, you know, make my living. Yeah, if someone wants, they can Google the Liru's VODs channel, because you can also binge that, too. You got it? Nice. Because every VOD I have ever done for the past... God, whenever we started that VOD channel, I think it was 2020, 2021, everything I've ever done is up there. It has, I think, 3,500 videos. Plus or minus, I want to say, maybe 4 or 5 videos got lost in translation where I accidentally got them edited without uploading them to the VOD channel, but that's the only thing I can think of. But that way I can cater the main channel to being a channel that YouTube would want me to upload with. Oh, God. They just rammed that into the rock. That was funny. Ah, I see. So its mark is accurate if it's not staying in the yellow zone. So it's a mark. Okay, that's how they're doing it. They're basically giving it the assassination rules like infantry, except they've applied it to a vehicle. That's actually kind of cool. But yeah, you know, it's so I can cater all the channels. And I got a 4th channel I'm working on to deal with non-ARMA stuff, but in, you know, lawn form. I think you guys might like that too, but like I said, I'm a little behind because I've had some chucklehead DDoSing me all week, but I might finally have a solution for that, and then we can just, you know, tune that out of our heads and then get back to life. Alright, safe zone drop in 5 minutes. I mean, from here, it's just going to be a waiting game. I do appreciate we might have that BTR actually push out and try to find the Blue 4 convoy come in, and I always love to see plays like that, and that can really help lessen the amount of Blue 4 that actually get to this AO. AKA, the fight's going to win before it even really starts. Okay, look, there is a massive amount of list of things I gotta do, alright? There's some supermarket sim, there's some fast food sim, there's some Star Wars Battlefront I want to do, there's Stalker Co-op. There's a lot. There's a lot. And this is coming from a guy that at least spends 1 day a week dedicated to editing videos. I will literally edit. Who wants to take a guess, actually? How many gigs of videos I will edit in a day? Consistently over the past, I want to say 3 weeks, it's been the same number every time before I just finally get sick of it for the day. But take a stab. Take a stab. That's actually kind of creepy, Shark. That's actually really creepy. Fucking Shark nails it immediately. Yeah, 300 gigs. Which is, on average, anywhere from, like... I'm trying to do math. The average VOD, the average 2-hour VOD link is about 17.5 gigs. I want to say off the top of my head. I'm just trying to equate that to video amount. So what's 300 divided by 17.5? Can someone do math for me right now? Because I sure as hell can't. But I know it's at least over a dozen. I definitely edit at least over a dozen videos every week. Because, I mean, thinking about it, our standard schedule, Sunday we usually have 1 or 2. Monday we have usually 2, but we've been doing that massive, like, you know, 4.5 hour Stalker Stasi stuff, which is like 35 gigs usually. So I'm going to count that as 2. Tuesday is my off day, but sometimes we stream, so I'm actually not going to count anything on that day. Wednesday we usually have 2. Thursday we usually have OFCRA, POG, and then I sometimes do something in the morning. Friday we have FNF. We usually have a DayZ stream. And then sometimes I do something in the morning, but I won't count that, so that's 11. And then Saturday we usually have anywhere from like 1 to 2, sometimes 3 things. So on average, it's about 14 videos a week. And I try my best to get through them all, but yeah, it's a lot. 17.1, yeah, so it's a lot. It's always a lot. And then I'll have, like, some weeks where I feel really inspired that week, and I'll spend, like, 2 or 3 days on video editing. I'll, like, literally free up, like, 600 to 800 gigs, and then I'll just be burnt out for 2 weeks, and then I'm back where I started. And it's been like that for years. But yeah, when I don't upload to YouTube, it's usually because I'm either A, burnt out, or B... No, burnt out. It's always burnt out. But I'm doing a lot better of a job of, you know, bringing up all the channels online again. And I've just... I think we're finally in a good spot because the VODS channel is uploaded to, like, 10 days in advance right now. The Shenanigans channel is updated. It's front logged to, like, a month right now. At least I have a system, yeah, right? I'm just trying to work on a system for the main channel, and maybe I'll be able to finally do that tonight. It's just, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Everything, there's always something that comes up. Either it's, like, everything, something comes up every week. That's what I'm trying to say. So last week, it was the DDoSer. So for a week, I had to put my spare time in dealing with that shit. And the week before, it was working on the new POG campaign. The week before that, it was, I think, actually, I was trying to get back into everything because I just took 2 weeks off. And then the 2 weeks before that, it's, you know, there's always something. And then the weeks where I don't have that something, I think, are the weeks where I'm super productive with videos. But then it just, you know, it eventually all balances back out again, you know? What was the DDoS deal? Oh, quite simple. Someone was DDoSing everything I would do in Arma 3 and DayZ, and I would suspect any other server I would go on for any game, for every stream I do. I suspect they've tried to DDoS this one, but the only reason they can't is because FNF runs a very, very powerful server. Which is why the TeamSpeak for the past few days hasn't ever gone down, because we started using that TeamSpeak. Oh god, the DDoS surge struck! Oh no! He just eliminated the Vodnik! Oh shit! Oh fuck, Ash is dead! He's evolving! And the chopper just died. Oh god! They were trying to throw satchels out of the chopper. Oh no, the DDoS. Oh my god. What was the plan there? I think it was to throw a satchel into here through the helicopter and fly low and fast, but the pilot got shot out and died. So I think Zixby was flying. Yeah, he's the pilot. It's weird though because he's credited with a kill, but the only person that's dead is Ash. So did he just somehow? I don't know. Anyway, Louise, it's not that simple. It's God, one of these days I'll go through everything, but I mean now is not the time because there's just other shit to do. Anyway, BTR, it looks like it's been driving out. One of the two of the vehicles got past. 50 cal Humvee and one of the unarmed Humvees. 50 cal Humvee could take that BTR out, but we do have Blue 4 up here as well, trying to set things up, and then we've got another vehicle driving out with command. I guess Waldo's coming out to pick up command, and then Blue 4's driving out another strike team over on this side. So with that, I mean, we have the destroy objective also driving around the sector, so that does show Op 4's hand if they're committed to holding that sector itself. Blue 4, as I predicted, though, they're trying to go up the forested routes and the far sides to then utilize all that as cover to get into the zone. So that was, I'm going to be honest, that was an easy prediction to call. But from here, I mean, Ash, okay, he did get respawned because that was a bug that killed him. I think he glitched out, his vehicle glitched out against the texture. So Malin got him respawned, but yeah, chopper's down. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that the chopper's down. I mean, with the ZU-23 around, it was gonna go down one way or another. BTR hasn't caught anything yet. Not sure if it will, considering Blue 4's already done a good job of deploying itself, and now it's just a waiting game for Blue 4 to make their attack yet. Waldo, pretty much. If you want a more accurate description of why, though, shoot me a DM. I have an explanation, I just don't want to say why publicly, if that makes sense. Does Red have any air? No, it's only a ZU-23, but destroying this vehicle is the objective. So yeah, now we just wait and see. But beyond that, I mean, I guess one of the things we can track right now is the BTR, and at this point, it's just a deployment of all the infantry, you know? I do appreciate Blue 4. They've set up a bit of a blocking position up here. Oh, it is the Matt team. And they're about to run into some 113, so we could actually see some pretty nice casualties stack up here. It's one of the M2s, and one of the ones turned out. Okay. So that's 4 people in that front one, and then 4 people in that one. So at least they're evenly divided, but Matt's going to hear them coming and then move the gun over to hit them. I can't hear them yet, but they could have already reacted.
Send in GOAT Team
Tsunami Wave, thanks to the 37 month resub, broski. Hope you keep enjoying the operations.
Did I miss anything exciting?
Also, afternoon chat and Liru.
And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. A few laughs. First round had its moments, was a little slow in some parts. This one had a few laughs in the beginning, but we're getting to the action of it. I think these guys are moving over because I guess they really did hear that from afar. It might, we might not have heard it because of the music in the background. I always love the tube. So he's using the scope right now to see if he can sight anything out, but they've done a far dismount. I mean, smart on Blue 4, though. Beautiful shot. And that has killed both the driver... No, only the gunner. You know, I can't tell if the rocket hit the vehicle or hit the gunner dead on. The vehicle looks to be intact, actually. An RPG-32 front hit where the engine is in this vehicle would have... That should have destroyed the vehicle. I think the gunner just ate that, to be perfectly honest. Huh. Yeah, I think it hit the gunner square in the chest. That's kind of funny. And now you got Blue 4 loading up and moving away. They don't want to risk a second shot. Hell of a snipe. But I think they're just going to pull like somewhere on the ridge here to continue overwatching, or they're just going to go to the final defense here. Meanwhile, Blue 4, we see this bit of encirclement going along. Maybe the BTR has been tasked to now go on the rear of that formation going up, because that might be interpreted as the full group going in. But, I mean, Tomer's definitely done a interesting job of splitting up all of his forces here. Strange. Its arm height never makes sense, exactly. So now we have this car driving back. Okay, I was thinking maybe it was going to go straight and then potentially get intercepted by Blue 4 Foxtrot there, but I think they're actually just going to fold in to the defensive garrison here. I mean, Blue 4 down 3 players. Op 4 haven't lost anyone because Ash got respawned after that little incident. But now it's just a waiting game. You do have Echo on the far side over here. He's a squad leader there, so this could really go either way. Can you hope that Arma makes sense? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think it actually makes perfect sense that the vehicle was left unscathed. If you want it to make sense, though, you need a mod like Bloodlust that would then cake the top of this vehicle with blood. Because that body, if it literally took a direct impact from an RPG, would just kind of get liquefied, you know? Just kind of shower everything. It wouldn't really... The damage to the vehicle would just be superficial at that point, because it didn't hit any critical system. It just hit a guy square in the chest. Alright, so we got some machine gun fire from afar. That's Blue 4 Mike there. I can't tell if that was Command opening up to be a distraction. I just had him. There he is. Or that might have been Mike just doing a random bit of spray, but we saw the tracers come in. I think at this point now we might see Blue 4 just engage from different angles to really confuse Op 4, and then the main force try to come in from a different angle, so tough to say. Some gun tuber did a video of an RPG going into a ballistic gel torso and it turned into mist. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I mean, misfires, you don't really see that in Arma, but misfires for some types of weapons actually do happen quite a bit. Because ammunition might get corroded, or, you know, fuel might solidify. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen to older equipment. because it was never meant to be held in reserve for, like, the decades that some of that stuff is in terms of age. So, yeah, misfires happen. People do get lucky. Shit breaks. But you don't really see that simulated in Arma, because I think people would get annoyed if they tried to fire an RPG and it just blew up in the tube and killed them instead. You know? Now, that's purely my opinion, but it'd be like that. Hold on. Looks like T-55s, yeah, right. I mean, that's why some stuff does require a lot of maintenance. That's just how it is. Just waiting for Blue 4 to tighten the hold around everybody. BTR, yep, it went across, so it's trying to find that one Blue 4 group that the RPG gunner engaged. They might also be looking for the 113s, but those, I think, got left behind by Blue 4. Yep, back here. And you got the dead body that's been pulled out back there. I'm going to be honest with you guys. For multi-life ops, I really do like mods like Bloodlust, but damn, they can sometimes cause the server to freak out with all the giblets that spawn. Hey, Natty, welcome back. Oh yeah, the shockwave of the warhead and an open roof like that could also risk do damage to the driver itself. It just depends on where it specifically detonated, but that's in the real world. This is just a simulator, broski. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I would love, this would absolutely make me laugh. It's probably not gonna happen, but if I could make one wish.
6 now.
Been a while, lost my job, found a new one.
Natty Buddy, thanks for the 48-month resub. I get you that Diamond Lance Corporal badge. I'm sad to hear you lost your job, but I'm happy that you found a new one, broski. Sometimes life is like that, man. But if you get kicked in the balls, you gotta just keep going. Nonetheless, man, thanks for all your support. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Welcome back, broski. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. So I think they mag dumped the 113s with 14.5 to verify if they were down or not. Because there's no bodies here to shoot at, so Charlie's just going to keep moving. But my wish would be for Dream to poke his head up and be shooting at a guy and then get one tapped in the head by an SVD. That way I could always use that against him to say, wow, Dream, that SVD, I mean, skill issue, buddy. It's not going to happen. But damn, that would be nice. I do love how RHS does have some of their T-72 models simulated, where if you do get a critical hit on the ammo rack, it does cause the turret to fly up into space. It's rare, but it's pretty funny. And yes, Ditto, Ditto, Jesus. I agree. It would be funny. I just heard a sniper shot. Did I get my Christmas wish? Nah. Dang. Alright, so we have a few members of the MAT team back here kind of out on their own. I guess they were looking around potentially for more vehicles to hit, but at this point, with no ears on any movement, they should just fold in. Otherwise, that's 3 infantry kind of kept on the outside, and they might risk giving the MAT to Blue 4 to then snipe out the ZU-23 vehicle. Op 4 is SVDs, Blue 4 has Mark 11s for their marksman rifles. Russian space program, yeah, right? this rate, we'll probably see Charlie intercept. This Blue 4 group, they haven't really done a lot of moving. I think they might be confused on the objective with this search zone. That or maybe the destroy objective isn't highlighting for them that it's actually not in that zone anymore. I don't know why, even if these objectives are explained, I feel like some people never pay attention and then they're like kind of stuck looking for something that was been thoroughly explained. That even happens in my ops sometimes. I'll perfectly explain what they're doing and they still messed up. We did have the POG space program, yes, where POG would get launched into space from vehicle explosions. You got Tomer as command walking in. We have another small group over here, but they're probably going to be stopped by that Op4 line. Your vehicles? We will bring pay for campaign elements back one day. It just needs to wait till the end of the month, because that's when the pod campaign should be at a sufficient level for that. Curious, is that Norris firing? I think Op4 is still looking around. Maybe those are just simple misfires. This 7v3 fight, though, is what I'm concerned about. But it looks like Op4 is just starting to pull away here. And I'm going to be honest, Tsunami, I get that. If I'm here just to literally show up to be a rifleman, I do not pay attention to the brief. I literally just rely on my squad leader to tell me what to do. Especially if it's in a large community with, like, you know, at least 40 players playing, then I definitely do not have to care. If it's something like, okay, we're going to be capturing this guy, I'll familiarize myself with who they look like, but then I'm killing anyone that doesn't look like that guy, you know? Discord just gave you the notification? Damn. Have you already for fun set someone to invincible and then use explosives to launch them into space? Oh yeah, I do that all the time. It's how a Zeus imposes their will. TFAR stands for Task Force Arrowhead Radio. It's one of the two radio mods. Acre stands for something similar, but I can't recall the acronym on the top of my head because I don't use it that much. It's like Advanced Combat Radio something, I think. I could be completely wrong there, though. If Dante was still in chat, I bet he would know because he's a massive Acre nerd. I guess he was when he played Arma more often in the day. Yeah, it might be environment, advanced combat radio environment or something. I'm going to be honest, Acre is more complex than TFAR, which is why I kind of like TFAR more, because you don't really need to walk a bunch of generic players through every single advanced ability a radio can do, but, you know, Acre has some really nice things for PvP, for example. Because one of the Blue 4 guys jumped off the rock, now they're under some heavy fire here. It's the Matt team. If it's just a large group just pointing to the enemy, exactly. Omri might have just, okay, survived the falling, but really well-placed GL to knock him off that area. Really, really well-placed GLs, good God. Who was I hoping would take an SVD to the face stream? And Omri took a GL to the face. Oh God, look at this. Pons is hiding in a bush. Other Op4 members also hiding at this point. This could be a really dope ambush, not gonna lie. So these guys are all hiding. T is not hiding. T has decided to just take it, I guess. Good God. Oh, Fonz. He's waiting for the go-ahead. Gets Dobbs. Okay. I thought the front guys would engage, but I guess not. Fonz is gonna go for noob tubes. Gets one. Can you reload quick enough? Oh, Wayne saves him by killing Nemesis! Oh, oh my god! It's always the friendly fires, man. Alright, Op Force 2 on the rear, getting spotted by Dobbs, though. He woke back up. Fawn's gonna do some quick medical. It's 2v5. Well, shit, I opened my mouth. T went down. Fawn's double tapping Nemesis's body. Blue 4 was already kind enough to deal with that, though. Looks like we have a vehicle shot out over here, so that's the Hilux, so now this group can't escape. That came from the Foxtrot end. I think the 50 cal hit that vehicle. BTR is way to the south, completely out of play. Yanni trying to go around. He's looking for Fonz. Fonz has no idea he's originating from there. Oh, I think Yanni's about to find him now. And he gets him. Dobbs gets knocked out again. But T wakes back up. Alright, so that front is not neutralized, but definitely devastated here. Decimated, that's the term I'm looking for. 50 cal doing its best to suppress here. So these guys on the ridge are being suppressed. They're taking fire from this area, so these guys are getting pinched. And I'm occasionally looking back to see if T can find anyone else to take out or if he's just going to try to get out of this situation. We still have that BTR to come in. I guess they've remounted. But they're just kind of staying on this area instead. They're not really that effective from right here. And I think they're mis-IDing where they need to be looking. Dream is still alive, yes. I think if Blue 4 rallied all their infantry, they could still form a commendable attack on this final AO, but they're still very separated. However, the Echo group out here is getting pretty nastily cut down. 3 lefts. I think Alexander was the only smart one to actually leave that zone. Really nasty hiding spot right here, though. Pretty good angles to look. All right, so T is disengaging. Blue 4 does not have a medic on that flank, and that was the second time Dobbs went down, so they might not be able to get him back up, so they'll have to reposition if they want to do that. That's giving Op4 more time to turn and engage the other 2 flanks from this area, and it looks like the BTR is now being tasked to maneuver around. Did Yanni pick up that AT? I do see some bodies around where he could have been. Yep, Yanni picked up the Op4 mat weapon. You see the RPG-32 tube on his back, and I think he's having someone else pick up that other tube. I'm gonna be honest, Reforger has actually seen the most players it has ever seen before. How much is it right now, Ditto Boy? If you want some simple drop-in, plug-and-play action, I think Reforger would be worth it. 36 bucks? How I like to equate my games is, for every $1 I spend, I want to be entertained for an hour. I think you could get 36 hours out of Reforger just by going through different types of servers and different types of mods. There's going to be some more mod development on it for at least another 2 years because they're saying Arma 4 is going to be out in, what, 2027, 2028? I think you could get your money's worth, especially with active mods going on. Join a community like the 506 or whatnot. I know my buddy Sven's also working on a bunch of stuff for Reforger as well, so that should be good. Sack Hall worth its price? What's its price? Because you're literally just playing Snow Tanoa on DayZ. I saw it also was getting an update, or already got an update recently, which made the map more complex. I would say I think Sack Hall is more worth it than Livonia. At least for its features. 26 bucks? So again, by my clock, are you going to play that map for at least 26 hours then? I think most people would. If not, they'd get close. You know, find a good server to move forward from there. But at the same time, that's going to be entirely subjective to people, though, because people have already played the shit out of DayZ, and if they like it, they'll get it. And if they don't, well, similar to 50 Cal fans' short rocket there, they won't. Yeah, I think Razors you'd get your money worth. Especially for, one, he's working on a bunch of custom stuff for it, which is pretty cool, and two, Sack Hall is getting a pretty interesting update. If they didn't already. I'm actually not aware of that development track at the moment. BTR 70 is driving right by the stolen mat weapon. Yanni might get a shot on it here, but might lose it. I don't know what the BTR is doing. I think it's going to try to go on a flank angle to hit the Blue 4 advances from the rear there, and that's going to be able to get away from that Blue 4 group. How many hours do I have in Arma 3 at this point? I'll let you know when this game wraps up. BTR got shot out and disabled. Not BTR, excuse me, that's a 50 cal Humvee, my bad. I think the Gaz Vodnik with the PKTs actually shot it out. Interesting. But I mean, looking at where it is right now, that's a pretty shitty spot for it to be in. Like, it's on the open face side of the hill towards the enemy. It's not good. Do we have somewhere around 15k? No, it's... I think you're only like 60% there, broski. Yeah, so BTR might be able to get some snipes on the rear of this Blue 4 element coming in. When this other Blue 4 element opens up, though, that's going to split Op 4's attention on two sides. And then it's just a matter of, can both Blue 4 groups push in at the same time, or is this going to turn into an Overwatch fallacy, and then when these guys push in, they're going to be repelled, and then attrition's going to whittle down the rest of those guys. It's not as big as 35. I think it's around 25k. You gotta remember, though, every mission I Zeus usually takes anywhere from 1 to 5 hours of development. And I Zeus 6 to 10 missions a week. After 8.5 years, that adds up. Yeah, but that BTR doesn't commit to anything. And there's 3 people in there, too. Jesus. A little bit of a waste of manpower, but now you're going to have Blue 4 spearheading on the rear here. They could find a spot to hit that ZU vehicle, but at the same time... Oh, it's actually Ground Command who's run ahead of the infantry over here, and then Yanni's trying to hunt his little white whale now with that RPG-32. There you go, so how you doing, broski? And it was just taken out by an AT-4. So BTR was completely useless this run. That's going to cook off and kill the remaining 2 people inside. And we're now seeing the gunners on these towers getting picked off. And Op4 is not turning enough people onto the rear here. So I think Tomer got that one kill with the person right there. Can't tell if Korvac just took a shot. Eight years from going 40 hours to 1.5. Yes, because of the good old 40 hours of testing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Korvac about to run right into Tomer. He's confused. He's like, I didn't get you. He runs out of ammo. Tomer's trying to catch up with him. Right around the Rosie. That was disrespectful, but I mean, it was also disrespectful that Korvac didn't get the kill in the first place when Tomer vaulted over the wall, but damn. Good old arena around the Rosie. It never fails to disappoint. Charges go off over here. Grav gets saved because if he was a little closer, that could have killed him. But yeah, Blue 4 beginning their assault on this flank. Op 4 is going to turn some faces around. That's going to allow for the other half of Blue 4 to move in, but this is all open, so I doubt it. I think really it's up to Blue 4. Actually, you're seeing a smoke? Yeah, but how are you going to get across the river? Blue 4's just suicide charging off the hill. You can even see not everyone's committed to it. AT just... Okay, so the small was firing over here because that was a small explosion. And we just had AT fire into this building. I don't know... Oh, it was Yanni that did it from that angle, yep. So it's smoking. It might not cook off, though. Because he hit it in the rear, I guess going for one of those ammo boxes to cook off. Korvac's building now taking some heavy GLs here. Alexander's still bush camping. Yanni runs right past him. Okay, he has to be AFK then. Because that would have been the perfect time to ambush Yanni. Then again, the entire AO is collapsing for Op4 here, so... I think... trying to analyze this AO. The BTR was definitely misplayed by Op4. I get what they were doing with it, but didn't need 3 people. But would one person have made a difference in this AO? I don't think so. I think Op4 just... I don't think the infantry had to be on that hilltop. I think they could have just held this AO entirely. But, I mean, I'm not... Again, I can't think of anything that really caused this in the circumstance, you know? Now you got Blue 4 getting right along the river here. Op 4 have turned around, so there's less people to blink at him. Norris here with the kill. We got 15 minutes left on the round. I'm gonna be honest, BTRs, when they're played defensively, usually get sniped by the Maz or the SMA or whatever the attacking faction has for medium anti-tank. Used aggressively, they're more likely to get something. It's just that one was luck of the draw. I don't think it needed 3 people in there. It could have been with 2, but again, that one person difference doesn't really, I don't think it would have made a difference here. I think the only critical thing that could have been changed was maybe T's small ambush because they had the right idea. One person was able to get a good chunk of kills and even cause a friendly fire incident on Nemesis. The other 2 kind of dropped the ball. Swola coming in here now. He's trying to make a difference. Grenade gets thrown up on him. He's just able to turn the corner. But I mean, at the same time, we're only dealing with about 40 players, so you know, it's it really does mean individual players are going to be that much more effective at, you know, making differences here. Swola might find Yanni. Yanni gets hit with an SVD. Swola doesn't see him because the SVD knocked him to his feet. You actually saw that RPG-32 deflect a few rounds there, but Swola was eventually able to get the kill. Swola killing Dobbs. That's 3 now. Swola might be able to actually stop this attack because there were 5 people, and now there's only 2 left. Dreams on 2 kills, though. Damn. I had a feeling he'd do well with that gun, though. That's one of his favorites, the Mark 11. I heard beep, beep. Oh, Swola threw a satchel. You need to run, dude. You're not out. Okay, never mind. The fence is actually... the wall actually absorbed a lot more of that than I thought. Wayne trying to fight off with an M240. No, a 240. Jesus. Really good grenade throw. Thankfully, Swola displaces. Takes a little bit of shrapnel from it, though. Ghost Wolf, if you're still here. I completely forgot to respond to your DM the other day because I got busy with some other shit. Yes, I'm going to tell you yes. Shoot me a PayPal so I can send you, I believe it was 100 for that one thing. Because I absolutely want them in. It just, IRL absorbed a bunch of other shit for me. Kremet throwing explosives in here, trying to clear stuff out. And now you got the other Blue 4 group starting to sweep in. Op 4 is only down to 5 players. No, it's for something different. And I'm going to keep it a surprise. Bates gets Wayne there. Dream gets killed by Ash. Damn, if only Dream had a better marksman rifle like the SVD, maybe he would have won. Ah, oh well, crazy. Ash gets taken out by Kremet. Kremet showing a little bit of side character aim there with all those missed handgun shots. There we go. Switches back to his primary and is able to get the double tap. Sector now being taken. We just need to see this vehicle blow up. So does anyone still have AT or... Well, NASA was trying to figure something out, but it looks like his teammates figured out something better. And now they're... Yeah. Blue 4 now counterattacking Kremet with a really well-thrown grenade. That's going to probably get them both. Wow. 8 kills and a vehicle kill for Kremet. That's pretty dope. So, like I said, individual players are really what sways the game, because when you have 20 versus 20, Kremet killed 40% of the enemy team. 40 freaking %. How about that? Alright, anyway, guys, we might be back later for something else. I have a few little utility things I gotta do and some bookkeeping to work with. I'll go ahead and pay this out. By the way, just to answer the question, I currently have... It's not telling me. Ah, there it is. 27,674.3 hours in Arma 3. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. All right, let's see who won. It says Blue 4 won, so I'm going to choose Op 4 just to piss everybody off. Hell yeah.
That was fun.